put some light on the subject. All right, let's go ahead and get a reading done. We got Your Challenge is Toxic, and the title was Smokey the Bear here. Only you can do this mission. Okay? We've got a Four of Hearts randomly at the bottom of that one, and the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of that one. But let's go over the short. So, who can it be now? I think you're going to get a lot of opportunities to meet people because that's what we're bringing into the movie, okay? And with these opportunities, you are going to have toxic mixed with good, and that's going to be your challenge. Your challenge is going to be, do you let these new people in and bring you down, or do you let them bring you up, up, up? Okay? So we want to focus on more of a Hierophant energy, Emperor, Empress energy, versus somebody that brings up all your past you, your old self. Okay? So we've talked about that in the past. Now, yesterday with the Batgirl crazy energy, I ended up being a tornado and cleaning outside and inside of my house until about noon. And then I finished my Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2. And then in Astro last night, the phone was moving itself here. We had mandatory meetings. Basically, I canceled all classes and I had everybody meet with their angels for this Only You assignment that we're going through. That's what this batshit crazy energy was. It was a really deep assignment you're going to go on now. I guess we had finished what we needed to finish in Astro. So what happened next was you had that Batgirl crazy energy that was just making you go haywire. If you weren't feeling it yesterday in your physical avatar, I don't know what to tell you because it was electrifying. So I cleaned everything outside and inside. That's how I get my energies balanced. Because we have to balance our energies. If we're all one way, we just go batshit crazy. Okay, so we're going into this really deep, deep assignment. Okay, and this really deep assignment, your challenge is your toxic anything toxic that's going to interrupt that golden ticket opportunity. Okay, those were the first three cards in the shorts. Okay, then we had you don't want to be too sensitive. So once again, what this card is telling me though is it's don't just go along to get along. I heard that loud and clear. Don't just go along with somebody having a barbecue, watching football, and drinking if that's not what you do. If that's not what you do, if you're beyond that, you're beyond the nonsense, then just go home and be by yourself, okay? We do not want to fall backwards. If you like football and barbecues, then go, okay? Because again, it depends what level you're on. Just because I'm past that level doesn't mean that you still watch football and you still have barbecues, okay? So you're at that barbecue, but you don't want to drink no more. So then that would be your challenge. It would be to not be with people that drink, right? It would be, okay, I'm just going to go home now if you guys are all going to get drunk. Or you're going to drink soda, or you're going to drink water instead of alcohol. See, it depends what level you're on. Okay? Not everybody's on the same level. Like Susan had mentioned when I was talking about I don't go to thrift stores no more because I don't take on people's energy, she was at a thrift store. Okay, well, that's okay because if that's her assignment and that's where she's at, that might be part of her lesson on not spending money on brand new stuff, get it used for half price. So you see that analogy where that might be what she needs to do to get over one of her challenges. So that's fine. For me, it's different. Every single person's different. You have to take what I'm saying and apply it to what level you're on. So what am I talking about? You don't want to mess up your future, your golden ticket opportunity with toxic things, and that's your challenge. Okay? So it's really quite simple. It's just what level are you on? Don't go backwards. If it's not going to advance you, if it's not going to bring you more forward, then don't do it. So that's what I got from the sensitivity card was don't just go along to get along. Then we've got resolution, communication, and power. And what I got from that was by you communicating these things, instead of going along to get along, you're communicating these things and saying, I don't participate in that no longer. I'm beyond that. And use your power to explain to them that you don't want to buy stuff at the thrift store. You're going to go over here to this store and buy something brand new, and you can go over here in the thrift store. Or you can go to your football games, have barbecues, and eat meat, but I'm going to stay home and watch Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Okay? So exert your communication, exert your power. Now, the song is very specific about who can it be now? Who's knocking at my door? You saw the cat looking out the door. He was sitting on the bed in the beginning of the shorts, and he's like, who can it be now? And then during the reading, you had the cat's face visible. Okay, so it does get revealed to you who's knocking, who's coming in, but it's going to be your choice on who to pick. Okay, so in our meeting last night, I feel so refreshed. I don't think I woke up and came back at all. They kept me in like 6 hours of meetings with the angels. I met with Raphael, and I met with Gabriel, and I met with Michael. Okay, so I feel 100% great today. Okay, then we've got your home, your institution, and your new beginning. And if you heard what I said institution, and it was supposed to be intuition. Very specific, they said. Specific. Because they said, your home right now, this card wants to read upside down. Your home is not where you are going to stay. Your home right now is just an institution to keep you protected, to give you grid work in that community, and they're moving you on. And I also felt that. I told Susan that too. I really feel everybody's moving. Even if you don't think you are, even if you think your home is just grand, there's a new beginning coming. Yesterday there were tornadoes in Wisconsin. I don't know how much damage got done, but I know I'm from Wisconsin, and about 60 miles west of me was Madison, Wisconsin, and they had a tornado there going to come down, and I didn't get to hear the rest of it, but that's the kind of energy I'm getting. I'm getting the kind of energy of, you may think that you want to stay wherever you're at and you want to stay there forever and you're really happy, but the universe has different plans for you. So right now your home is upside down. It's actually an institution. It's a cage actually right now, whether you want to believe that or not. And you are going to go into a new beginning. So I want you to focus on your shadow work and know that you're protected. So, like last night, focus, shadow, and protection. What they wanted me to explain was last night when we felt this huge swarm, like a tornado. See, it really did happen in the physical. I felt it so strong. And I even looked batshit crazy, I know. I felt it. But by noon, I was all set. So we've got to look at our shadow self. I've got a lot of black and white and gray on. It's a lot of black and white right now. Shadow cards, black and white with the black cat. Even the angel card is black and white, protection. And then you've got the tan, the earthly colors, the brownish, tannish, yellowish for focus. So you want to really focus right now on the solution. So let's say your house was in Madison and it got tornadoed. Instead of letting that bring you all the way back to, how could they do this to me after all the good work I've been doing? You have to look at it like this is your new beginning. Even if you've lost everything. I've lost everything several times. And you just start over. You just start afresh. You just start that new beginning. That's going to bring you, which is not on the shorts, peace and true love were the next two cards. So just like yesterday's reading where we talked about a bunch of stuff and then at the end the love came out. The Empress, the Emperor, the divine feminine, the divine masculine. Same with today. Peace, if it doesn't bring you peace, walk away. We just talked about all that. True love. Okay, that's what we're going for. We're going for true love. Okay, I'm getting love bites and licks right now. Yes, true love. Okay, then that pretty much is the shorts. Okay, so now we're going to go into that true love part, that Four of Hearts, that marriage card, that partnership card. What are we going to get there, right? Okay, well, what we're going to get there is another message. So what do we do now that we figured this out? We've got refreshed. We've talked to our angels. We're going to go into this deep assignment now. And when I say deep, I know I've said deep several times during this message. Only you. The reason why it's called Only You is because only you can finish out this mission. You want whatever you want. Put in whatever you want there. I want every person probably wants love. It just is in different forms. Some are already with their twin. Some want a twin. Somebody's twins in 5D, so they want a mission partner. Everybody wants some kind of love, okay? But it's only you that can finish your part of the mission. You're unique. You're you. Only you. See, 1343 on the clock. Specific angel number just at random was thrown out there. 1343. So that's what we're going towards. Whatever that is, that part that says, oh, I sure want this. Okay, you're going to get it because you wrote your own soul contract. But you also have to finish out the end of this story, this movie, this mission, and only you can do your part. I can't do it for you. Nobody can. So again, that's why we were meeting last night, because it's like, okay, I got this Batgirl crazy energy going on. I know I'm going deeper. I know I'm at my highest level. What do you want me to do now? Okay, so I just gave you the challenge. This whole first start of this video was the challenge that awaits you. Now, I think that's cool that it's an inner thing, really, more than it is an outer thing. It's who can it be now? It's you're analyzing all these new things that are going to be coming at you. Who can it be now? You know, you're analyzing it. Do I want this person, place, and situation to stay in my life? Or do I want it to move on? Do I want it to stay here and keep petting it and keep giving it my energy? Or do I want it to move on? Swords, Knight of Swords. Actually, that's everything I just said. It's a truth action card. It's only you can finish your assignment. Only you can let somebody bring you back or push you up. Only you, nobody else. You can say the devil made me do it all you want, but he really doesn't have any power over you. Okay? So I guess this one wants to come back. This is Starlink. Starlink. And this kitty cat, she is the most softest kitty cat. She's like satin or silk. She's like silk. Yes. Okay, so now we put it into action. What are we putting into action? The truth. Okay, so underneath action is the Three of Swords. We don't want no more broken hearts. Three of Swords is where your heart was pretty much shredded. From whatever it is, each of you is going to be different, okay? It could have been simply losing a career. It could be simply losing a pet, a family member. But your heart was broken. And the Queen of Pentacles, following that, you want to go towards your abundance. You've been working really, really hard at this assignment. And the angels know that. And that's why you got so many downloads last night. And I just feel so refreshed. I feel like a whole brand new person. 17:07 on the clock. Okay, and that stability, that Queen of Pentacles energy is going to bring in that King of Love, that King of Hearts for you. Okay, now the top of the deck, you've got lots of options. No, this is the Seven of Pentacles. I read it as a Seven of Cups. So you've got lots of options, but it's a Seven of Pentacles. So it's telling me that there's victory with these decisions that you're going to make. And you're going to make them because you're healed. The Four of Spades, the Four of Swords. You're healed enough to do this. You're on your highest timeline. You've just got totally downloaded. We already went through, or you are going through, that crazy deep energy. It might not just be a one-day thing. You guys might not have even felt it yet. But I'll guarantee you'll know it if you feel it. It just makes your heart go boop, 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 boop. It makes your whole body feel like you're just being electrified. And there's anxiety in there. And there's stress, and there's overwhelming, just like, what's going on? Again, Three Non-Blondes, What's Going On song, if you haven't checked that one out. Now that we've had the meeting with the angels last night, and lots, I think I was in there 6 hours. Could have been 7. Probably was 7. 7 of diamonds. Now that we're back and we're more stable, or you will be more stable, you're going to be more healed, the Four of Spades, you're going to be getting that love, and that's where this who can it be now comes in. Because you don't want to be tricked. You don't want that Three of Spades back in you. No, no, no. You want true love. You want true love and peace. Remember them 2 cards? True love and peace. Okay? So that's the truth. The King of Swords. You want the King of Swords, the real love. You got the King of Hearts, the King of Truth. You want them to be the same person. Okay? And then that will give you your 10 of Cups. Okay? That will give you your abundance. That will give you your fantasies coming true. Now I want to do one more. I want to do this Three of Pentacles, this manifestation card, because you just heard what to stay away from. You just heard what we're going towards. So now, what do we want to do here? Some of you have felt this, and some of you are going to be going through it. The ones that are going to be going through it, definitely bookmark these last 2, 3 videos because there's so much in them. Okay, but for those of you that last night really healed you and you realize it's only you that can do this, that there's going to be toxic challenges coming in, but you need to be able to figure out what's yes, what's no, by using your power of communication and intuition. Okay? Bottom of the deck is the challenge card. That's my 5 of swords, but she's got the baseball bat in her hand, and she's dressed in black and white. So that's exactly it right there. So everything I just said summed up into that picture. And what's under that? The new beginning. Okay, and before when I mentioned black and white, and then I mentioned yellow and tan, so it's just repeating itself, and it's saying, go back and watch this video because everything she just said is spot on. Then the lovers, what was after everything I said was the lovers card. And a new perspective, the hanged man. So that just backs up everything we just said. And we'll even take a couple cards from the top. And what do we get? The Queen of Swords, more truth to go with her King of Swords, because you guys have walked away from the past. Amen to that. Okay, great. 8 broken cups will end it. And we have only you can do this. All right, so don't forget, I love you guys. I am Miss Mystic. Jam out to some men at work.